We begin with breaking news. Police investigating a deadly shooting in Long Beach. It happened about 9:30 last night. Police received reports of a robbery at a liquor store in the 1600 block of Anaheim between Alamitos and Cherry. One person declared dead on scene. One person died at the hospital. The third is currently in stable condition. We're going to have a live report on the investigation coming up on the KTLA5 Morning News at 6:30. And even more breaking news. Firefighters making progress against the Canyon Fire 2 this morning.
Yeah, right now the fire beach with more. Wendy.
Good morning. 2 were killed, a third was injured. We still have more questions than answers at this hour, but we can tell you that it was an all-night investigation that cleared shortly around 5 a.m. this morning. That's after shots rang out at the liquor store you see behind me on the 1600 block of East Anaheim here in Long Beach. Now, apparently, the store clerk had put out the silent alarm. Long Beach police responded. When they got there, they found not just one, not just two, but 3 victims. Now, the first victim, a male, was pronounced dead at the scene. The coroner removed that body right around 4 a.m. this morning. The second and third victim were both transported to the hospital. The second victim later died from their injuries at the hospital, and the third victim, as we understand, is in stable condition at this hour. Now, what still remains unclear is if there was a relationship between these 3 victims and whether or not one of them was the shooter. I asked those specific questions to one of the lieutenants who was here on the scene. The victims, are you considering them suspects?
We don't have that information. That will be something that the detectives will have to follow up to see if they are suspects. But right now, it's still too early in the investigation to make that determination.
You believe the shooter could still be out there?
It is a possibility. But again, we just don't have enough information to go on to determine what the relation is with the victims and who the shooters were.
So they'll be looking at surveillance video, not just from inside that liquor store, but in and around the area. Again, there may be other people involved. Anyone with any information is encouraged to call the Long Beach Police Department. And at this point, they believe that one of the victims was some sort of store employee. We're not sure or certain if that was the clerk. Again, still a lot more questions out here, and we'll try to get the answers for you. And as soon as we do, we'll pass them right along. But right now, that, though, is the very latest here in Long Beach at this hour. I'm Wendy Birch, and I'll send it back to you.
Wendy, thank you.